Chappie has another Lucent Beam. And another Poison Touch in one more second. Yeah, General's dead for sure. Trying to do some body blocks with the boar? No. Poison Touch at 1 is so underrated. I mean, I shouldn't say this, as it's not going to be able to help disengage. And that means that this sniper is easy pickings. Unfortunately, Biver's still level 1, but a nice route by Dendi is all they need. And so Sprint is not necessary. Crush into Split Earth. Now Miposhka comes in, and a big heal bomb onto Dendi. Poison Touch is going to get the kill, and now Biver on the run. He's hit level 2, so he can start sprinting. And our men had long left at that point. Our men looking for a Split Earth. But it's still kind of difficult to get a kill on Chappie. She has 380 move speed with these boots. Now she's slowed up with the boar. RMN does not cancel it in time, but the Edict in the grave! RMN has a double damage rune. He's thinking about diving, but the creep wave comes at the last second. So close! Now Chappie salves up, and he's going to get the turnaround kill on RMN. Now General is slowed down with the Poison Touch. Miposhka comes in with the Telekinesis, drags General back. Fade Bolt, not even necessary. General will find no creep wave there. And what a turnaround by Empire. They want to finish off this tower. Ghostik's here. He's going to soak up some of that Edict damage. Crush does not connect. And now a lot of overpower is used, and the Eclipse comes in. Pajkatt uses Enrage, but that just means that RMN is going to be the main target, as Pajkatt Enrage, unfortunately, does not do anything to prevent a Culling Blade. Inching forward. He wants this creep. He wants that range creep. As soon as they see that opening, they go, and down goes the sniper. Range creeps have been the death of so many mids. Like, you know, in the back of FN's head, he was just like, probably shouldn't go for this. But the Siren's call. There's a wraparound. RMN in position. It's nighttime now. Blink in. 3 hero Earthshock. Triple Remnant onto 4 heroes into the 4 hero Split Earth. And they get all. They get all. There's no other way to put it. They get all. Yeah, I'd dance too, RMN. What an Earthshock. What a Blink Dagger reveal. Empire are confident in their late game. Which is why... Oh. They get the kill onto Rubik, who's just trying to go for some wards. And Pajkatt... Oh, the Centaur Conqueror Stomp. Biver doesn't even need to use his stun. Pajkatt goes looking for something else, and then he's just like, alright, I guess I'll get the kill on you. Aegis is reclaimed. And sometimes you see that, and players will often be like, oh, it's just because, like, he's having a hard time hitting the Split Earth, he wants more points. Then nice blink onto the sniper. The sniper is dead for sure. Pajkatt shows up for some assist gold. But you saw the AoE on the Split Earth. It increases from 150 to 225, and that was the only reason he was able to hit all 4 heroes with that Split Earth. If they get the stun onto Chappie, he was farming the Dire Jungle. The Centaur Conqueror was just walking around and spots out a Luna. And NaVi quickly killing both cores of Empire yet again on the Ember Spirit. Anyway, back to my theory crafting. Oh, never mind, not yet. Miposhka hiding behind a tree. And then he shows himself behind the tree, Looney Tunes style. Centaur Conqueror actually gets lifted so it can't stun, but that just means it'll stun a little bit later. And now Biver's on a killing spree. Is going to die very quickly. This pikeless team of Team Empire, like, they have no real way. Nice crush onto the Luna, into the Split Earth, but RMN's kind of low, so he doesn't want to commit any further. As Ghostik looking for a taunt, RMN's almost certainly going to get chopped. And they get a kill. But it's just on a support. The more net worth than Dazzle and Rubik combined, as they get another taunt onto the Beastmaster. Uh-oh. Thrilling. Crush in onto the Rubik. No bashes yet, but the blink in from Ursa. Ghostik's gonna take a bunch of damage from this Ursa as a result, and Rage is used, and it's a Scepter in Rage, so he's gonna have it pretty soon after. He's taking quite a bit of damage from this Loosened Beam. Eclipse is used, Assassinate for the Vision. Down goes the Ursa. Assassinate again gonna be used again for Vision on Biver, but he doesn't get the cast animation off in time, and Biver's actually gonna get out, but there's a wraparound from NaVi. They get the Searing Chains, it's used on a boar, especially against a team with a lot of slows. Second Roche goes down. 20 minutes in. Wasn't word on the street that move speed talents were like some of the worst talents? Uh-oh. Chappie. Crushed into the Split Earth, into the BOTs of Ember. No point even going for the Eclipses, you are now dead. Luna's the one who wishes to— oh man, there's a push going on in the bot lane. FN gets extremely low, but he survives with the Grave. Now Pajkatt, he basically is going to give up his Aegis to the Blade Mail of Ghostik. General getting a kill on FN. Oh man, did he kill the Necro Creep? He killed the Necro Creep with Shrapnel! I don't know if General let that Necro Creep sit inside of the Shrapnel, but if he did, that was genius. Oh my gosh. They get the kill on the Sniper. I can't believe that. Crush in onto the Rubik. He goes down. Buyback on the Dazzle. Dendi's taking a lot of damage from this Blade Mail, and his Remnant is very slow. Will he be able to slide a fist? No, he does not. He turned around, tried to look for a unit that he could slide a fist onto, but he had nothing, but either way, a very unpleasant way to die. Pajkatt gets spotted out, doesn't blink out in time, so he's gonna take a bunch of damage from this Blade Mail, and Enrage is down as well for some reason. 24-second cooldown. He must have been using it to farm. Both teams playing very safe, although RMN might be the first person to die. Ghostik gets his smoke popped. Will he be able to get the Bloodstone suicide? No, he will not. Uh-oh, Chappie's farming up Ancients. They're gonna find him, activates the BKB into the Eclipse. Aurora's used, but that's just to help break the fight apart as the Necrobook dies. And Dendi gets caught out by the taunt of Ghostik, and the assassination on top of the Calling Blade gonna finish off the Ember Spirit. It is a nice bonus, but they may have to— they trade the entire tier 2 for that. Slardar is holding onto the cheese for right now, but chances are they'll give that to Dendi Ember Spirit. Yule's up into the Split Earth, but nice Hurricane Pike, but not fast enough. He gets caught sliding. Edict follows him in the fog, and a solo kill for RMN. Was he taunting? He may have been taunting. I don't know if he was or not. Oh, they see the Sniper. They get the Blink Crush into— wow, that is so much damage with that Enrage. The Sniper has spent so much time dead in, like, the past 10 minutes. Definitely one of the closer games that we've seen. As Blink in onto the Slardar, Ghostik as the Blade Mail activation. That's a dead Slardar for sure. It was smoked up. The rest of his team, Ghostik, goes into his Shadow Blade, which I didn't mention, but yes, Axe does indeed have a Shadow Blade. They spot out Biver, they get the Blink initiation, but not the best target they could have found. It's possible that even RMN would have been oh yeah, actually RMN is a much better target. They're getting kind of distracted by Dendi on the sides. But Chappie's gonna have his Manta Style up. And General does not have Roar. In fact, he doesn't have a life, he's dead. Lift up onto the Leshrac, buyback from the Beastmaster, Yules to dodge a lot of that Eclipse damage, as KingR goes down in the background. Luna taking a lot of Fury swipes, as is Ghostik now. Luna's gonna barely get out, no she does not, she dies ultimately. FN gets the kill onto the Ursa, but at the cost of his own life. Nice, onto the high ground, and he's gonna get out! There's nothing to stop it! Yules was on cooldown, Split Earth I guess was on cooldown, I guess Searing Chains was on cooldown, it was all on cooldown if we reached that point. Lift up onto the Ember Spirit, not dealing very much damage, but the triple Remnant steal by Miposhka deals more than enough damage onto Dendi who's dead for 85 seconds, may have to use buyback. It's a tier 3 expose, which means that glaives are going to be bouncing around every which way. Buyback on the Ember. I can't believe Biver actually gets that Blink Dagger off, but he successfully goes on. Wow, meanwhile Beastmaster dies to Axe elsewhere. Biver taking a ton of damage from these glaives. Chappie is still in good shape, hasn't even activated his BKB. Now he will, just to dodge the Split Earth. Dendi trying to get some Searing Chains onto the backlines, but they're gonna lose that mid-rax. And now they're gonna initiate with Ghostik. Again, Miposhka with the... This steal is so effective. He's gonna pluck Leshrac out before he can get the Split Earth. Chappie going to get Shallow Graved in the perfect time, so Eclipse is still bouncing around. And Chappie's still on the run, but he does not have any way of escaping. But still a lot of damage. Ghostik's gonna get out. Sniper got out. But they have buybacks if they need them. And I mean, it was an expensive defense as well. They had to buy back on the Slardar. Roar in onto the Sniper. This time they're gonna go for the kill. Gets a bash, but Ghostik, he gets the call before Biver goes for the crush. Now the Grave, the pushback into the Shrine, healing him up. Dazzle's gonna die, but still he's keeping the Sniper alive, and that's all that matters. Luna buys back, Axe buys back. They get the kill onto Dendi, who's dead for now 110 seconds. He had to buy back as well for that defense. Pajkatt's safe for right now. This Roche is actually very, very slow. They're gonna have to send the Sniper back. Raxes are taking some damage. Pajkatt's going in with that Desolator. In comes the Earthshock. Arman is very, very slowed with that stolen Earthshock. Roar in on the BKB Sniper, but since he already BKB, there's not very much damage that they can deal. Arman blinks out, and he's gonna TP out. General is going to die, but at least Ursa got out, and they got both the Raxes. Roche finally goes down, and no one has picked up Cheese. Please tell me she had backpack slots. I can't believe she had backpacks. Oh, again, another Sleight of Fist. Chappie is so difficult to deal damage to. They're still chipping away, finally take down the tier 3, and now glaives are gonna start bouncing all over the place. Chappie still has BKB, almost Manta dodges the Split Earth, that would've been sick. Pajkatt goes in, Chappie's still holding on to BKB, will probably not use it until his second life, as, oh, never mind, he activates his now, so that he can continue the Eclipse damage. Rubik goes down, but the Beastmaster trades for it. Biver gets a crush onto 2. Chappie's still doing a lot of damage, still has his Aegis if he needs it, gonna die to the Pulse Nova. Down goes the Sniper on top of it, because Dendi is still in the dealing tons of damage. Ghostik goes down, Pajkatt's not taking very much damage from Chappie at all, and down goes the Luna. All 5 heroes for Empire are dead now. One can only wonder if this thing may have helped, but he'll have Edict up again in 10 seconds. There's no buyback on the Luna. I think NaVi are gonna take this. Arman needs to position himself in such a way that he can only hit the tier 4s. There's gonna be Assassinate. Pajkatt, please use Enrage. Well, he does, but I think it was too late anyway. Arman has Edict. Use the Edict! Use it?! Okay, well, he has BOTs. What the f... Okay, well, I'm at a loss for words, but they're gonna win anyway. They're gonna win anyway. It was the ultimate